What's going on, guys? Today we need to talk about something serious. You've probably seen all the signs things are really heating up between US and Iran in the Middle East. And honestly, it feels like a massive war might actually be on the horizon. But look, I'm not here to repeat the same cliche stuff you always hear and compare military stats like everyone else. Instead, I want to break down the real game changers, the actual power elements that each side is holding. Here's the thing. If either side can manage to disable just one key power element of its enemy, that might be enough to win the whole thing. Okay, first let's talk about the US. Obviously, we have to start there. Right now, America has overwhelming military superiority, especially when you look at the Middle East. We're talking advanced tech, total air and naval dominance, and the ability to project power anywhere. The biggest flex, the Air Force, they have over 13,000 aircraft, and right now they are sending nearly 1,000 of those to the Middle East. But let's zoom in on the crown jewel, the F-22. This isn't just another fighter jet, this is the best fighter in the world. Its one job is to clear the sky. It rolls in, eliminates any hostile enemy aircraft, and makes sure the rest of its forces can do their job without anyone looking up. Total air superiority. Next up, another huge player in this fight, the F-35. They are ramping up production like crazy, which means more of these jets aren't just going to the Air Force, the Navy is getting a bunch too. This bird is about to be everywhere. Now let's talk about the heavy hitters. The US has three main types of heavy bombers in its fleet. These aren't just big planes that carry a lot of missiles. Each one actually has a very specific job in a war strategy. And the craziest part, they don't have a fixed base. These bombers can operate from anywhere at any distance across the entire globe. Another major flex of US power in the region, the Navy. With tensions high, the US has actually deployed two aircraft carrier strike groups, the USS Abraham Lincoln and the USS Gerald Ford. And here's the thing about these carriers, they are not just ships. Each strike group is basically its own independent fighting force packed with Navy, Air Force, and Marines all in one. We're talking destroyers, submarines, and enough firepower to level a small country. For example, take an Ohio submarine. That thing alone can carry Tomahawk cruise missiles, and we're talking firepower like to multiple American fighter bombers just sitting there underwater. Now the final piece of the puzzle is their allies. The UK is a key partner of the US. They fought alongside them previous wars, and right now they've got major bases positions in the Middle East. The biggest and most significant one, it is in Cyprus. And then there is Israel. Let's not sleep on them. They are sitting on one of the most powerful air forces in the region. Nearly 300 modern fighter jets ready to go. Now we gotta talk about Iran. They are literally ranked as a regional power, and they don't play by the usual rules. They rely on asymmetric warfare. We're talking about the largest ballistic missile arsenal in the entire Middle East. Thousands of missiles. And get this, they come in short, medium, and long ranges with speeds over 10 Mach. At that speed, honestly, good luck to any air defense system trying to intercept that. Another wild thing about Iran, they actually have two navies, like literally two separate ones. The main threat is their frigates and those small, fast attack craft. They are basically missile boats on steroids. But here's where it gets interesting. They recently figured out how to launch drones from modified oil tankers. Yeah, tankers. And let's not forget their mini submarines. These things are built specifically to operate in shallow waters, which makes them super hard to detect. It is a totally different kind of warfare. So the final piece of the puzzle is Iran's proxy forces. Now, yeah, these groups took some hits in the recent conflict, so they've been weakened, but here's the thing, they are still a potential threat to US interest. During the 12-day Iran and Israel clash, we didn't really see them pop up, but this war, totally different situation. The regime is fighting for its life right now, so this element actually matters this time around. Quick side note, I'm not talking about Su-35 fighters. Why? I dug around and just couldn't find any solid evidence to confirm they are actually in play. So yeah, skipping that one until we see proof.